What is your name and where have you come from today?
My name's Zelda and I've come from Peterborough today. What is your name and where have you come from today?
My name's Simon Geddes and I come from Accrington today.
Tell us about the time you met Paul from Accent.
Paul, he came around to my house. They came around to do a sort of an inspection on the property about some maintenance work and that. And the woman came in, she had her badge and all the rest of it. She introduced him as the CEO and said, like, well, where's your badge? You can't come in my house without a badge. But anyway, I let him in without it anyway, so he seemed pretty impressed that I knew to do that. But
yeah, no, that's cool.
How had your living situation changed over the past year or so?
It's been hard, been very hard, but I've been moved from hostel to hostel to hostel, and then I finally got my house, so, you know what I mean, it's something to go back to, something my own. Yeah. So, yeah, you know what I mean, it's changed my life, you know.
Of course, yeah. You need that as a foundation.
Yeah, exactly. How did you become an Accent tenant?
I was living in London. I was in a very bad situation. The person who lived downstairs from me threatened to murder me on a number of occasions.
You serious?
The police took it seriously, and so I ended up coming up to Accrington, and I ended up getting an accident pretty quickly. So
that's good. Accent's good though.
Yeah.
You look after people. So.
Yeah. How did you feel about things back then?
Back then, when I was living on the streets, and that was hard. Very hard. So I'd done that for about 4 months, and then I came to Peterborough. My friend let me sit on his couch, and we slept there for the night in his building. And then my mate was like, Zelda, enough's enough. We need to get this sorted. So I went to the council. You know, that was tough, very tough. But then went to the council. We done a whole load of forms and stuff. I managed to get myself in Time Stop, and then I went to several different hostels. And then, as my bidding number was getting better and better and better, and I thought, yes, mate, I've got my, you know, I went to view something before it, and I thought, nah, I don't want that. And then I went to view that house, and I was like, oh man, I'll never get it. I thought I'll never get this house. And then when they came up to me and they said, you've got the house, I was like, are you serious? I was like, hang on, what are you ringing about? Like, I couldn't quite believe it, you know what I mean? And I was like, brilliant. Was your living situation felt fairly stable ever since, sorry?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A few issues with housing benefit, but that's to be expected. But Accents have been really supportive. You know, they're really easy to communicate with, and they are on your side ultimately.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been really good. And like before, I mean, I was homeless for 15 years before I got a flat in London, and then the flat in London was a nightmare, as you can imagine. And then I was homeless again for a year in Accrington before I got into the flat. But since then, everything's gone brilliantly. My life couldn't be better. I really fell on my feet.
What does it mean to finally have your own home?
Stability, security. I've lived a very transitional life all my life, ever since I left home at 16. And I lived in like caravans and buses and trucks, and then squats, and then I was homeless for a long time. But it makes that difference to be able to know that you've got somewhere, it's there. You know what I mean? It's you know.
You can lock the key and it's still there. Yeah.
You know, it's like I say, it's made a massive difference to my life having that stability there.